Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you tired of that feeling? You know, the one where you check your bank account and wonder, where did all my money go? It feels like you're working hard, you're earning a decent income, but somehow you're always just getting by, living paycheck to paycheck. You've probably heard all the advice. Make a budget, cut your expenses, invest more. But here's the thing. None of that advice will work if you skip the most crucial first step. Today, we're going to talk about that foundational step. The one thing that will truly unlock your ability to take control of your finances for good. And trust me, it's simpler than you think. It's not about restriction or deprivation. It's about awareness. Before you can fix your finances, you have to truly understand them. So let's dive into how you can finally get a clear picture of your spending. Let's start with a simple question. Do you actually know where your money goes each month? And I don't mean a vague idea like, oh, I spend a lot on food. I mean, do you know down to the dollar? Most people don't. We have our fixed bills, rent, utilities, car payments, and those are easy to track. But it's the other stuff, the variable spending. That's the real mystery. These are the daily coffees, the lunches out, the impulse buys online, that subscription you forgot you had. Each one seems small, but together they create a massive invisible drain on your bank account. Think of it like a leaky faucet. A single drip doesn't seem like a big deal, but over time it can waste gallons of water. Your small, untracked expenses are those drips. The first step to fixing the leak isn't to just turn the water off completely. It's to find where the drips are coming from. So, how do we find these financial leaks? It's time for a little detective work with a method I call the spending audit. For the next 30 days, your mission is to track every single penny you spend. Yes, every single one. That $5 latte, the $2 snack from the vending machine, that 99-cent app purchase. Everything. This might sound tedious, but it's the most eye-opening financial exercise you will ever do. You can do this in a few ways. You could go old school with a small notebook and pen and just jot down every purchase. Or you can use a simple notes app on your phone. If you're more tech-savvy, there are fantastic budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget or Personal Capital that can automatically link to your bank accounts and credit cards and categorize your spending for you. Choose whatever method feels easiest for you to stick with. The tool doesn't matter as much as the consistency. The goal here isn't to judge yourself, it's just to gather data. You're a scientist observing your own habits. Okay, so 30 days have passed, and you have a complete record of your spending. Now comes the fun part, analysis. It's time to categorize everything. Create broad categories like housing, transportation, food, personal care, entertainment, and debt payments. Then, under food, you can have subcategories like groceries and restaurants, takeout. As you sort your expenses, you're going to have some aha moments. You might find you re-spending $300 a month on lunches out when you thought it was only $100. Or maybe those small online shopping sprees add up to more than your car payment. This is where the magic happens. You're replacing assumptions with facts. You're seeing the real, undeniable truth of your financial life laid out in front of you. This isn't about feeling guilty, it's about empowerment. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. This data is your roadmap. It shows you exactly where you are, so you can start planning how to get where you want to go. Once you have your spending categorized, you'll start to see patterns. Maybe you spend the most on weekends, or perhaps you tend to impulse buy late at night when you're scrolling on your phone. Understanding these triggers is just as important as knowing the numbers. Ask yourself why you're making these purchases. Is that daily coffee a genuine necessity, or is it a ritual to break up a boring workday? Is that online shopping spree a way to deal with stress or boredom? This is where financial wellness meets mental wellness. Our spending is often driven by our emotions, not logic. When you understand your emotional triggers, you can find healthier and cheaper ways to cope. Instead of stress shopping, maybe you go for a walk. Instead of buying a coffee to escape the office, maybe you take a 5-minute break to stretch or listen to a song. By addressing the root cause of the spending, you're not just saving money, you're building better habits for your overall well-being. It's about being intentional with your money and your life. Now, let's connect this back to the bigger picture. Why are we doing all of this? Because awareness is the first step toward change. Once you are fully aware of where your money is going, you can start making conscious, informed decisions. This isn't about creating a rigid, miserable budget where you can't have any fun. It's about creating a spending plan that aligns with your values and your goals. Look at your spending report. Are you happy with where your money is going? Is your spending a reflection of what's truly important to you? If you value experiences and travel, but you see that most of your discretionary income is going to random stuff from Amazon, that's a disconnect. The spending audit gives you the power to redirect your money from the things that do and matter to the things that do. Maybe you decide to cut back on eating out so you can save for that vacation you've been dreaming of. Or maybe you cancel a few streaming services to finally start investing for your future. These are no longer sacrifices. They are deliberate choices. You are in the driver's seat. Think of this process as a financial health checkup. Just like you'd go to a doctor for an annual physical to understand your physical health, this spending audit is a checkup for your financial health. It gives you a baseline. From this baseline, you can set realistic and achievable goals. Instead of just saying, I need to save more money, you can say, I see I'm spending $400 a month on takeout. I will aim to reduce that to $200 and put the extra $200 into my savings account. See how much more powerful and actionable that is. It's specific, measurable, and based on real data. This is how you build momentum. Small, consistent changes based on awareness lead to massive transformations over time. You're not just hoping for a better financial future. You're actively building it one conscious spending decision at a time. So, your action item from this video is simple. Commit to a 30-day spending audit. Pick your tool notebook app, whatever works, and just start. Don't overthink it. Don't judge yourself. Just track. It is the single most powerful thing you can do to kickstart your financial journey. It will give you the clarity and the confidence you need to tackle any financial goal, whether it's getting out of debt, saving for a down payment, or retiring early. Awareness is your superpower. It's the key that unlocks the door to financial freedom. You can't fix a problem you don't understand, and after this exercise, you will understand your finances better than ever before. Thank you so much for watching today. I truly believe this one step can change your life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on how to manage your money with intention and confidence. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever done a spending audit? What was the most surprising thing you learned? Let's support each other on this journey. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.